So this is my first foray into vlogging using the Insta360 Go Ultra. Right now I have the little camera attached to a piece of ColorBond steel, and this is the action pod. This is the thing that it plugs into. The little camera itself, when it's detached, is so much smaller, it's magnetic, it's got much better battery life than the previous Go 3S, and I've now linked this to the DJI Mic Mini. It's pretty windy out here, so hopefully the sound is still pretty reasonable, and it is such a versatile camera, and this is my very first vlog using this camera. So far I'm loving it. One thing just to caution you guys about is if you buy the Insta360 Go Ultra as the basic kit, you're not going to be able to do much with this. You get the camera, you get the action pod, you get like a magnetic mount for your hat, and you get a couple of little other things, but one thing that's missing is this thing. This is a quick release magnetic mount, which is extra. It comes with a creator combo, but it doesn't come with the Insta360 Go Ultra basic kit. So why do you need this quick release magnetic mount? If you don't get this, if you have a look at the bottom of this, there's no way of attaching this camera to any sort of tripod or selfie stick. But with this, with the kind of GoPro teeth that you've got here, you can do basically anything you want. You can attach it to a selfie stick, you can attach it to a tripod because it comes with this tripod screw thread. If you were to get the basic kit because you feel you don't need some of the other stuff, the content creator kit comes with some adhesive stuff, which I don't like. I never used them in the previous iteration of the Go 3S because I just found that they never stuck properly. And if I stuck them on the windshield of my car, it tends to fall off and damages the camera. So if I was ever to mount this camera on my car, I would use a suction cup mount, but you do need one of these. right there. This was only meant to be a over the weekend vlog, and I'm literally running out of time. So I'm planning on doing a longer vlog next week. So far what I've discovered with the Insta360 Go Ultra, it's a tiny device with really good video quality. It connects well to this DJI Mic Mini. To me, it's potentially the ideal vlogging camera. I have discovered a couple of things, however, that you need to be aware of. Because of the nature of this device, it's so small. When you take off this magnetic adapter thing and you've got this, it's really actually quite easy to lose it. And not in the sense of misplacing it, but as to letting it fall out of your hand. Because it is quite fiddly. I've got decently big hands. I like this grip that's on it, but still, having said that, it's really easy for this thing to slip out of your hand inadvertently, which is not good. And the second thing that I've noticed too is the minimum focusing distance. According to the Insta360 website, the minimum focusing distance is about 30 centimeters, which is probably kind of about here. The problem is if you're trying to do close-up to stuff, and if you're a food vlogger, for example, and you're trying to take close-up of food, you may have seen in early parts of this video that some of the food that when I was eating the sushi, that it was out of focus because it was less or within the 30 centimeter minimum focusing distance, and that's a bit disappointing. The reason for this is as you get a wider aperture on these kind of fixed focus lenses, the wider the aperture, the more you have to be aware of the focusing capabilities. In terms of shooting video or in terms of shooting pictures, if you have a really narrow aperture, say with a camera you're shooting like at f8 or f11, pretty much everything is in focus. So I'd be in focus, everything in the background would be in focus. But if you're shooting at like f1.8, you have a very narrow depth of field. And coupled with a minimum focusing distance, that could be an issue if you're doing a lot of food vlogging. But right now, really enjoying this camera. It's my actual first use. So I'm going to expect that there are a couple of issues that I'm going to find in post, which I'm not going to be able to talk about in this video. But right now, loving it. The form factor is excellent if you manage to hang on to this and not let that fall onto the ground. The battery life, I've had no issues so far. I haven't done a whole day shooting by any means, but just walking around, taking casual videos, doing B-roll and stuff like that, you should have plenty of battery life to go with it. I would highly recommend you get this magnetic quick adapter thing, because without it you can't connect this camera to any type of stabilization device like a tripod or a selfie stick, which is something that you would definitely need if you're doing the type of videos that I'm doing. And it also allows you to mount it to things like suction cups and things for motorbikes if that's what you're into. But right now, without that adapter, this camera is not capable of doing any of that, so just be aware of that. If you don't need all the other sticky attachments and things, you could potentially just get this by itself and you'll save a couple of bucks, and it's available from places just like Amazon if you don't want to go to the Insta360 web store. With Amazon Prime, it comes next day and it's free. Overall, loving it so far. I think that the video quality is far superior than that of the Go 3S, and if you're shooting vlogs like this, you don't need to take the extra step of using something like the DJI Osmo 360, because you're going to have to do keyframes and edit all that 360 video, which by the way takes up way more storage than just the standard MP4 files you get from this little camera. If you're doing stuff like this, I'd just highly recommend that you just use this all the time. It fits in your pocket, you can go anywhere with it, and the microphone, I don't think you necessarily need it for videos like this. Anyway, leave a comment below if you already own an Insta360 Go Ultra, or let me know if you're thinking about doing this, and you're welcome to ask any questions if you're not sure about certain things. I'm going to be doing a lot more in-depth testing with this camera because I'm loving the form factor of this thing, and this is almost what the Insta360 Go 3S should have been. I am not upset that the camera is slightly bigger because I don't need it to be super small. I'm happy to compromise a little bit in terms of size when it comes to giving you additional features and additional image quality like this one. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next week in another video, hopefully with the Insta360 Go Ultra doing something else. But in the meantime, have a great day. Bye. That's so cool.